Imagine you are watching the Buckeyes play football on a Saturday afternoon. It's a close game against a tough opponent, and with a couple taps on your phone, you place a bet on who scores next. It only took you a few seconds to place the bet in today's modern world, but sports betting has been taking place for thousands of years. Sports betting became interesting to me through my knowledge of sports and the many advertisements I see for it during games and on social media. I also researched scholarly articles to better understand how the industry has evolved over the years. This is a relevant topic because so many of us watch sports regularly, and sports betting has become a huge part of sports. Even if you don't personally bet, it still influences broadcast, advertising, and conversation among fans. Today, I will explain the history of sports betting, discuss its current state, and then explore what the future may hold for it. To start, let's go back to the beginning of sports betting. Sports betting actually began thousands of years ago in ancient civilizations. It has been proven through historians that people in ancient Greece and Rome wagered on things such as chariot races and gladiator contests. While these informal agreements between individuals, they showed the long-standing desire to add more excitement to sporting events. Sports betting evolved from this to spreading across Europe and eventually into the United States. According to historian Andrew K. Lang, in sports betting and bookmaking in American history, betting became especially popular during horse racing in the 1800s. This is when bookmakers emerged to organize wagers, which created a more structured gambling environment. However, this also caused concerns about corruption and criminal activity, which led to governments imposing restrictions. Throughout most of the 20th century, sports betting was either heavily regulated or completely prohibited in many states. Federal laws, including the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act of 1992, limited legal sports wagers to only a few states like Nevada. So even though sports betting remained popular, government restrictions kept much of the activities underground for a while. Now that we understand how sports betting got its start, let's look at how it is today. Today's current sports betting industry looks very different from what it was just a few decades ago. The most major change that has occurred is legalization. Back in 2018, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act. This allowed individual states to legalize sports betting. When this happened, many states launched legal sports books, which made betting more accessible and socially accepted. Another big development is mobile technology. According to Harris, Holden, and Freed, in the business of sports betting, smartphones and apps have transformed the industry. Instead of going to casinos to place a bet, you can now place wagers from just about anywhere. Live betting allows you to bet during games and became popular because it increases fan engagement. Sports betting has also created important social and economic impacts. Economic impacts include generating tax revenue, creating jobs, and sponsorship opportunities. Sports leagues that once opposed sports betting now partner with some betting companies and talk about betting odds during broadcasts. At the same time, there are some concerns about gambling addiction and financial risk. Some people participate responsibly, but others may struggle with excessive betting. Because of these concerns, some companies also promote responsible gambling tools like limits on bets, educational programs, and help with programs for those issues. Sports betting today is simply a side activity, but an influential part of sports industry. Sports betting has changed a lot over the years, but with new innovation, even bigger changes could lie ahead. As we look ahead, technology will continue to reshape the sports betting experience. Advances in artificial intelligence and data analysis could be used to provide more personalized betting experiences. This could allow betting platforms to use more sophisticated algorithms to offer customized recommendations along with more real-time statistics. Virtual experiences may also become more common. Research in 2024 from Torrance O'Hanrahan, Carroll, and Newell suggests that future betting products could incorporate new digital features and innovations. New technology like virtual reality could allow fans to experience wagering in more interactive ways, creating environments that feel like you're at the actual event. Regulation of responsible betting will remain especially important. As betting technology becomes more and more advanced and more accessible, focus will need to remain of balancing and innovation with consumer protection. While no one knows exactly what will happen with sports betting in the future, it's clear that technology will continue to play a major role in shaping its future. The future of sports betting will continue to evolve along with technology. Today, I discussed the history of sports betting and its current state, and also explored its future. We learned that sports betting started all the way back in ancient civilization with formal wagers and expanded into its current day organized industry. We also looked at how future innovations could further transform the betting experience. As technology continues to advance, sports betting will continue to grow and change. These changes can offer exciting growth opportunities, but also present challenges that will require regulation and consumer protection. By understanding the past, present, and future of this industry, we can appreciate how much it has evolved over the years and where it may be headed next.